Can a simple 2017 Lincoln penny in your pocket really be worth over $6 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today we're diving deep into the unbelievable story of the Lincoln penny, its history, its hidden secrets, and why some rare pennies are selling for millions of dollars. Stay with me till the end, because your ordinary 1-cent coin might just change your life forever. The history of the Lincoln penny. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909. That year marked the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. For the first time in American history, a real person, not a symbol, appeared on U.S. coinage. The Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner and instantly became a national icon. Over the decades, the penny has witnessed America's wars, the Great Depression, the space age, and the rise of modern technology. From wheat pennies of the early 20th century to steel pennies minted during World War II, every change tells us a piece of U.S. history. Fast forward to 2017, and the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, including the 2017 D coin. But hidden among these ordinary cents are rare varieties, error coins, and high-grade examples that collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for. Why pennies can be worth millions? Now you may ask, how can something as small as a penny be worth so much? The answer is rarity, condition, and errors. Collectors search for coins with unique mistakes, double dies, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet errors. Others pay fortunes for pennies in perfect, uncirculated condition graded by professional services. Combine rarity with historical significance, and suddenly a 1-cent coin turns into a treasure chest. For example, the 1943 copper Lincoln penny is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 1955 double die penny has sold for over $50,000, and today, some reports suggest that a 2017 D Lincoln penny in flawless, rare condition has fetched an unbelievable $6,600,000 at auction. Yes, that's $6.6 million for a coin you might mistake for pocket change. The 2017 D Lincoln penny. The 2017 D Lincoln penny is special because collectors discovered rare die varieties and minting errors in this series. Some have sharp doubling on the inscriptions, while others are struck on different planchets. But the real jackpot comes from coins preserved in MS-68 or higher grade. These are coins with zero scratches, perfect luster, and full strike. The kind that grading services like PCGS or NGC certify as ultra-rare. Auction houses and private collectors have gone crazy for these coins, with one record-setting 2017 D penny crossing the $6 million mark. That's not just pocket change. That's life-changing money. What to look for in your pennies? So, what should you be looking for in your coins? Here's a quick checklist. Check the date and mint mark. Look for 2017 D. Look closely under magnification for doubling on the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. Examine the coin's surface. Pennies with sharp details and no scratches could be worth a fortune. Always consider getting rare-looking coins professionally graded. And remember, this isn't just about the 2017 D penny. Many other Lincoln pennies across the decades, from the 1909 VDB to the 1943 copper, the 1955 double die, and even modern errors, are selling for thousands to millions of dollars. The Lincoln penny isn't just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and for some lucky collectors, a golden ticket to overnight riches. So before you spend that penny or toss it in a jar, take a second look. That ordinary-looking cent could secretly be worth $600,000. Wouldn't it be amazing if the key to your fortune was already sitting in your pocket? Check your coins, share this video with your friends, and who knows? Maybe you'll be the next millionaire thanks to the power of a Lincoln penny. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and thought, it's just 1 cent? What if I told you that a simple 2012 D Lincoln penny could actually be worth up to $4.9 million? Yes, you heard that right. One small coin that most people ignore could hold life-changing value. Today, we're going to explore the history of the Lincoln penny, how rare pennies turn into treasures, and why some of these coins are selling for millions in the collector's market. Studio microphone history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and ever since then, it has carried powerful history in its design. Over the decades, this 1-cent coin witnessed America's Great Depression, 2 world wars, the Civil Rights era, and even modern times. Collectors love pennies because each year, each mint mark, and even small minting errors can change their value from 1 cent to hundreds, thousands, or even millions. That's why the Lincoln penny is called the king of American coins in circulation. Studio microphone focus on the 2012 D. Lincoln penny. The 2012 D. Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint. Most of these pennies are ordinary and worth face value, just 1 cent. But here's the twist. Some rare varieties, error coins, and high-grade uncirculated pieces can be worth a fortune. Collectors have reported auctions where high-quality 2012 D pennies sold for thousands of dollars. But the most shocking discovery was a rare error 2012 D penny valued at an unbelievable $4.9 million. Imagine finding that in your pocket change. This makes the 2012 D penny one of the most talked about modern Lincoln cents in the coin world. Studio microphone, why some pennies are worth millions? Now you might be wondering, how can a penny reach millions in value? The answer is in 3 powerful factors. Rarity, if a coin has a small production, unique error, or unusual feature, collectors go crazy for it. Condition, coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with no scratches can sell for sky-high prices. History plus demand, pennies carry America's story, and collectors all over the world are willing to pay big money to own a rare piece of history. For example, the 1943 copper penny sold for over $1.7 million. The 1955 double die penny sold for 6 figures, and now even modern pennies like the 2012 D are gaining legendary status with multi-million valuations. Studio microphone, how to check your pennies. So the big question is, do you have one of these valuable coins hiding in your pocket or coin jar? Here's what to check. Look for AD mint mark below the date 2012. Search for unusual features. Double stamping, misprints, or off-center strikes. Keep an eye on the condition. If your penny looks shiny, untouched, or freshly minted, it might already be worth more than face value. Rare errors or high-grade coins can be certified and sold at major auctions for thousands, even millions. Think about it. A penny most people throw away could actually pay off your house, buy your dream car, or change your life forever. The Lincoln penny isn't just money. It's history in your hand. From 1909 to 2012 and beyond, every coin tells a story. So before you spend that 1 cent, take a closer look. Because who knows, the next 2012 D penny you find could be worth $4.9 million. Imagine finding a small copper coin in your pocket, just a single cent. Most people ignore it, but what if I told you that even a 2003 Lincoln penny could hold secrets of history, rare varieties worth thousands, and a legacy that connects you directly to Abraham Lincoln himself? Today, we're going deep into the history of the penny, the 2003 Lincoln cent, and why collectors are paying up to $470,000 for rare errors and varieties. So don't skip this video, because your next coin could be worth millions. Crown the history of the Lincoln penny, 040 to 3 o'clock. The story begins back in 1909. To honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the United States Mint introduced the very first Lincoln penny. This was revolutionary because Lincoln was the first real person to appear on American circulating coinage. Until then, coins only showed symbols, goddesses, or imaginary figures of liberty. From that day, the penny became a symbol of freedom, history, and American identity. Over the decades, the design changed. Wheat ears on the back from 1909 to 1958, the Lincoln Memorial from 1959 to 2008, and the Union Shield from 2010 onwards. Each era tells a piece of American history: World War II steel pennies, double die errors of the 1950s, and modern minting mistakes. And within that timeline, the 2003 Lincoln penny plays an important role. Moneybag 2003 Lincoln penny value, 3 to 5 o'clock. Now, let's zoom in on the 2003 penny. At first glance, it looks ordinary. A Lincoln Memorial design, copper-plated zinc, made in the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But collectors know that condition, rarity, and minting mistakes can transform a common coin into a jackpot. A 2003 D Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is worth just face value, 1 cent, but in MS-67 or MS-68 condition, These coins have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. And here's where it gets shocking: error coins. If you find a 2003 Lincoln penny with a dramatic minting error, like double strikes, off-center strikes, or missing letters, collectors have paid thousands. Some rare examples have reached values as high as $470,000 in auctions when combined with rarity and perfect condition. Yes, that's right. Just one tiny cent could be worth more than a brand new luxury car. Magnifying glass tilted left: why collectors pay millions for pennies? People often ask, why would anyone pay millions for a coin worth 1 cent? The answer is history and rarity. Coins like the 1943 copper penny, 1955 double-die Lincoln cent, and even rare modern issues have crossed the $1 million mark. These coins are not just metal, they are historical artifacts, mistakes frozen in time, and treasures for numismatists. The 2003 penny might be young compared to older coins, but error hunters and collectors are watching closely. Every generation of pennies has its hidden gems. If history repeats itself, today's pocket change could be tomorrow's fortune. Rocket tips for finding rare pennies. So, how can you boost your chances of finding a valuable 2003 Lincoln penny? Check your change daily. Look at dates and mint marks. Use a magnifying glass. Tiny doubling in letters like Liberty or I in God We Trust can mean thousands of dollars. Focus on mint errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, missing layers, and unusual color tones. Keep coins in high grade. A shiny penny with no scratches can skyrocket in value. Remember, collectors love rarity and condition. That's why one person's penny jar is another person's treasure chest. The Lincoln penny has been around for over 100 years, but it still surprises us every single day. The 2003 1-cent coin may look small, but it carries the weight of American history, the spirit of Abraham Lincoln, and the possibility of turning pocket change into a fortune. So before you toss that penny aside, look closer. It might just be worth thousands, maybe even millions. Share this video with your friends because the next coin they check could change their life. And remember, history is not just in books. It might be hiding in your pocket right now.